What's up, guys? I was not necessarily expecting to make this video right now. The video that you guys are about to see has actually, I recorded that a couple days ago, and I was just editing it, and I was about to drop it. And but that's not what this is about. It is kind of about that because you're going to see that next. But we have a bit of an emergency. So I'm not going to do a whole bunch of talking because God knows how long I talked in this actual video. The emergency is there is a fellow creator. I don't know him personally. I just ran across his. I don't know him personally. I just ran across his video. Yeah, Sheik is super shiny. I ran across his video yesterday. Matter of fact, my guy, my bro, Grumpy Wolf Reacts, actually sent me the video and was like, "Yo, Paulie, it's something going down." So there's a fellow creator who is a renegade, who is in need of some help. Now, you already know how we get down. If you cannot do anything monetarily, that's okay. We're just going to help spread the word, help spread the message for what he's going through. Now, I won't get all into that now because that's going to make this video extremely long. And like I said, this is going to be attached at the beginning of another video. So after you get done enjoying this reaction video, I do need you to go down into the pinned comment. I'll probably tell y'all later in this video, like, go check out an up-and-coming artist or entertainer. That stuff will be in the pinned comment as well. But most importantly, it will be the link to his video where he is explaining everything that is going on. His name is Jesse. He seems like a really nice guy. Again, I don't know him personally. Grumpy Wolf Reacts just sent me his video saying that he is in serious need of some help. Even if that just means you share the link to somebody else. You know, so let's do our part and yeah, just spread the word, help somebody else out. If you can help monetarily, that is awesome. But we know just word of mouth and spreading things around is a big help as well. So yeah, hope y'all enjoy this video. I'm gonna get this up ASAP. Oh, obviously, if you're seeing this, then it's up. So I hope everybody's enjoying their day. I'm in the backyard. There's Cody right there. Even though he's not supposed to be out here because it's wet. It was just raining. I don't know why I told y'all that. But why am I? See, this is the issue. I just walked from here to here, and I'm out of breath. Okay, that's my cue. Hope y'all enjoy this video. Don't forget that pinned comment too. Love y'all. See you on the next one.
Gonna close the casket, thinking he a rapper, we gon' turn him to an actress. I don't ever start shit, but I ain't finna panic. If something don't add up, I just start subtracting. We ain't finna fold, we just keep adapting. I be on that Paulie shit, see, I just be reacting.
What's up, it's your boy Paulie. Welcome back to the channel. You can tell by that title exactly what we get into today. You can tell by that title, this is Diazepam. And this is just the official audio. Now, for some people who may or may not have seen, over on my main channel, the LadderTV Network, I reacted to the acoustic version of Diazepam and Heretic.
Diazepam, oh my. When you leave, why can't I breathe like you've stolen?
And if I'm not mistaken, if I did things how I'm supposed to do them, then you already saw both of those videos. If you have not, wait, I said both of those videos because I reacted to Heretic, make sure I say it right. I reacted to Heretic on this channel right here. That should be out by now.
Yes.
I reacted to Diazepam and Heretic, the acoustic version, on my main channel. That's what I was trying to say. If you haven't seen those will be linked down in the pinned comment along for up-and-coming artists or entertainers reaction or music review. Now, we know when it comes to Ren. I say it every time, but I'm going to continue to say it for anybody who doesn't know. But, you know, if you don't know, now you know that Ren's acoustic versions and his live versions tend to be pretty different than the actual audio, the recorded versions of his songs. So all I'm doing, this is probably not going to be a long video, but you know how I do. If you look at this right now and you see where it's a 57-minute video, then I don't know what's going to happen.
I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
But all I want to do is just react and listen to Diazepam, the actual version, the official version. Official version? The audio. I'm going to do that now, and I want to see if there's, any difference, thing like that. I said Heretic, from what I could remember, when I heard both versions, it sounded the closest to the recorded version that I have heard as far as all the Ren acoustic versus studio versions, if that makes sense. So that sounded the most alike. So let's see. All right, let's get into it, see what it's in for. Shout out to Aunt Melly for making sure that we screen record. Actually, I don't think I've forgotten to screen record since I put the background like that. Oh, wow. Okay. So yeah, I don't think I've forgotten since I've done this. Shout out to Aunt Melly. Much love from the Ladder Gang. Oh, what did you just say? Much love from the Ladder Gang. Wow, I'm losing my marbles. But nah, she is Ladder Gang. She is Ramble Gang. She is also a Renegade. Shout out to all the Renegades in the chat. And it's not a chat. It's just a comment section. Let's get into it.
Oh my, I seem to feel so much better when it kicks in. Chemical kitchen, feel my brain destruct. Oh, diazepam me. Turn the volume down on my demons and he give me relief just for a second and he make it all so numb.
Oh, why diazepam do you make me feel like everything's not dissolving? Spinning doors are revolving.
This sounds really different. As much as I prepared myself, because that original video I did is probably like 2 weeks old, which you're gonna see it. You obviously didn't see it 2 weeks ago because I didn't drop it yet. But I recorded 2 weeks ago. But I can vividly remember that it didn't sound anything like this. Wow. Yeah, I thought I was mentally prepared. I wasn't. Okay, well, just play. I love it. Let's go.
Oh my, I seem to feel so much better when it kicks in. Chemical kitchen, feel my brain destruct. Oh, diazepam me. Turn the volume down on my demons and he give me relief just for a second and he make it all so numb.
Oh, why diazepam do you make me feel like everything's not dissolving? Spinning doors are revolving. Swallow a tablet, I'm overindulging. I've tried diazepam to be the optimist and resist cards folding. You're the
Alright, so if you have not checked out that acoustic version that I did, I'm just remembering that I did look up what diazepam was and I looked up how to say it and spell it and things like that. So we are probably, if you are watching this, you probably already know that diazepam is a medication. I can't remember exactly what it's supposed to help with, but yeah, I did figure that out in the video. So I did figure that out in the reaction I did to the acoustic version, and with that, it gives you a lot of clarity. Because if not, I guess you could use context clues and figure out what he's talking about. But I almost feel like, and I said this before, I almost feel like if I didn't know that diazepam was a medication, that I'd be like, wait, what is he quite talking about? But yeah, I'm kind of split between the two. A piece of me feels like I would have figured it out on my own, and another piece of me would have just been sitting here like, what? Good song, but what? I don't know what you're talking about. So yeah, I don't know. I probably would have though. But man, okay.
future I'm holding. Don't want tomorrow, cause right now I'm golden. Oh, diazepam. Don't lie, diazepam.
Oh, ma, when you leave, why can't I breathe like you've stolen my very essence, my coding? Went for a swim and then drowned in your ocean.
Don't lie, diazepam. You promised me the world, but now I'm rotting and molding. In my face it feels swollen. Anesthetic, I block that emotion.
Just I couldn't name him for. I couldn't name him.
What?
I couldn't name them if I wanted to, but the amount of instrumentals that the amount of instruments that are just popping in, going out, popping in, going out. It just makes it for an experience that, honestly, you know, I'm not just talking to be talking. It makes for an experience that I feel like you just don't get with a lot of music. You don't get a full experience. Every track you get a full experience. I think that's why his music gives people such a shock value, because it's like every time you get just another experience. The acoustic version is an experience. I'm like, oh, I wonder what the other version sounds like. Most people that hear an acoustic version, I mean, you may want to go back, and even better, if you hear a regular version of a song, maybe I'm just not hip enough to realize or know, but I've never been like, oh, I wonder what the acoustic sounds like. But for me, it's like, it's always going to be that thought in the back of my head because it's so different, but still so enjoyable. But this right here, as well, I'm trying to segue into the other thing I was going to say. Also, I feel like that's not it either. But let me just say, this version right here, it's like I want that to go off. It is a experience. I can't think of another word. And I appreciate the Renegades so much, because if I was just doing this and if there was a bunch of people that just didn't understand, I would feel like an absolute goofy. Because people would be like, bro, what are you talking about? I guess if they heard the music too, because I'm reacting to it, they would relate. So I guess I would be cool. But it just feels like, you know, the redundancy of saying, you know, oh, it's an experience. Oh, it's an experience. I can say it with confidence because I know that any renegade that hears this is going to be like, it's an experience. That's why I feel like the reactions hit so big when it comes to Ren, because you can listen to it and listen to it again, and you can hear somebody else's perspective on it, and you can, you know, get their take on something you might have missed, or they might have more knowledge about diazepam because they took it for 5 years, so it resonates with them on a deeper level, versus somebody like me who I don't take any medications ever. If I have, I don't even take Tylenol when I have a headache. I just deal with it, or, you know, I'll drink some water or something like that, get some sun to kind of help, you know, things like that. So it's like he's able to express it and bring it all to life to make an experience, you know, he's able to express it in a way where he's making it an experience every single song. That's why you can have 21,000, 25,000 people in a live premiere. You can have people 2 weeks before the video drops in that premiere comment section waiting and having conversations. I saw one lady, she was like, hey, you know, did you eat today? And she was talking to another renegade. She wasn't talking to Ren, but they're in Ren's comment section. And she was like, hey, did you eat today? Nah, I'm about to go get something in a few. It's like, outside of this community, people might be looking from afar like, yo, what do they have going on? Either that or they don't have no clue that any of this exists at all, which I think is really cool. But somebody who gets a whiff, it doesn't really come and actually look to see that, say, oh yeah, there's some quackadoodles. But then you actually hear it and you say, oh, I get it. It's like, oh, I get it now. You can't dispute that the music doesn't make you feel. You know, think about all the music you listen to that doesn't make you feel. It might be good music, but it doesn't give you that extra something. There's like some extra soul tucked into this, where it's like, it doesn't just speak to your ears, it speaks to your heart, it speaks to, you know, your soul and your spirit. You know, it's no other way to put it. And I'm just trying to put how I feel into words, and it's almost hard to even do so. So even the stuff I'm saying, it's even more than that. But yeah, let's get back into this track.
I'm carried away. Anesthetic bleeding, a place for the pain. Self-destructive healing is one and the same. Oh, diazepam. Synesthetic dreaming, I'm carried away. Anesthetic bleeding, a place for the pain. Self-destructive healing is one and the same. Don't lie, diazepam.
It's some kind of airy.
Synesthetic dreaming, I'm carried away. Anesthetic bleeding, a place for the pain. Self-destructive healing is one and the same.
I feel like this music resonates with me so much. For one, I just love music. So anytime there's music that I can connect with, it's always a go for me. That's why I'm not opposed to listening to anything, because there's alternative music that I absolutely love. There's soft rock that I absolutely love. I can't say there's any like hard rock or anything that I love, just because I haven't tapped in enough to it yet. But there's country music that I love. There's, you know, I'm open to any kind of music because I know that there's gems. You know, there's songs that I never thought I would like that I absolutely love, and I play them over and over again. So for me, you know, for some people, they stick with just their hard rock. You know, that's their thing. You know, anything else outside of that, it's almost like, it doesn't give me that feel. You might stick with your hip hop and R&B. Outside of that, it's like, I can't really get with country. I can't really get with alternative. I can't really, you know, get with pop. It's like, there's songs in darn near every genre that I've really dived into that just, you know, there's some of, there's some of my favorite songs that I'm so happy that I found, because again, music for me and for a lot of people is an experience. Not only is it an experience, it is also one of the it's one of the only time machines that we have readily available at our disposal. Let me say that again. Music is one of the only time machines that we have at this point at our disposal. What I mean by that is, if you heard a song when you were 5 and that song resonated with you, you could hear it when you're 50, and it will literally, you could close your eyes while listening to that song and it will take you back to that moment. Your mom could have been frying chicken. Your dad could have been, you know, putting his suit on, getting ready for something. You know, your little sister could have fell and she was crying, and it puts you right back in that moment when you was 5 years old. Music is one of the only things that can do that. Now, we do know that other things, movies and other stuff, can take you back to certain times. You say, I remember watching this movie with my cousin. We went to the movie theaters. But music will really take you there.
6.5 hours later.
And when it comes to Ren, y'all know that when I found Ren for the first time, it wasn't necessarily the first time, because he was not playing the guitar the first time. He was not playing the guitar the second time. It wasn't until, I can't say when, Money Game 1 or High Ren, one of the two. When I was just like, I was all in full on Renegade the first time I heard Ren play the guitar. And y'all know that my uncle who passed away, I said this, I made a tribute video for him that is on the channel. In that video, I told y'all that my uncle played the guitar. He passed away. He's no longer, you know, here in the physical. And ever since I put that connection together, anytime, even when it's times when Ren's not physically playing the guitar, it's just the music reminds me of him. It reminds me of when he used to play the guitar. And it also, I know for a fact this is music that he would love to listen to. So it's something, it's that connection. Mind you, I was like this with my uncle. Like we was locked in for real. This was not like somebody I saw twice a year. Nah, like he played a pivotal point in my upbringing. Of course, my dad was around. Not of course, everybody doesn't have a dad that was around. But my dad was around, my uncle was around, and other had cousins and stuff like that. So I had a very strong male presence as I was growing up. My older brother, all types of stuff. Yeah, like I said, my dad, shout out to my pop. But my uncle, he showed me a lot of stuff. He showed me he would used to play the guitar, and it would feel like everything, like the whole, everything outside of him playing that guitar. So it would be like me sitting here and he would be sitting there. It felt like everything outside that whirlwind just didn't exist for the time he was playing. Like it's really an unexplainable thing that doesn't even do it justice. But he like changed the frequency with that guitar. And he even attempted to teach my daughter how to play guitar. He even attempted to teach my daughter how to play the guitar. It was just, you know, he was one of them guys. He's definitely legendary in my family. So is my Uncle Ronnie. He also passed away. I have him tatted on my arm. Oh, y'all can see that. Shout out to my Uncle Ronnie. He's another legend in my family. But I say all that to say, you know, it's some kind of connection that, you know, like I said, with just the music and the guitar and how he plays. Reminds me of my uncle and how he played and when he played. And my uncle used to also sing as well. So he wasn't just, you know, a guitarist. He would sing as well. And yeah, it just, I really see those similarities. And anytime I listen to Ren, I just can't unhear it. But it makes the experience even better because it's an extra connection that I have with, you know, with just the comparison and just, you know, I don't know. It's just, I'm just appreciative. I'm just gonna, there's no other way to say it without me jumbling and mumbling and fumbling all over my words. I'm just appreciative that I can have an artist, not have an artist. I'm appreciative that I found an artist. I ran into an artist that can like bring that same sort of feel that my uncle did when he was here. So yeah. Let me know what y'all think. If y'all enjoyed this video, please go down into that pinned comment and check out all the stuff that's down there. If you have not checked out my reaction to the acoustic version, please go over do that over on my main channel. That link will be down below. Also, if you have not seen my reaction to Heretic, go check that out. That will be down below, as well as an up-and-coming artist or entertainer's reaction or music review. Please go over, show them some love. Say, hey, I'm not going to tell you what to say, but go show them some love on that video. I'm going to end it here. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. I love y'all so much. See y'all next time.
They gon' close the casket, thinking he a rapper, we gon' turn him to an actress. I don't ever start shit, but I ain't finna panic. If something don't add up, I just start subtracting. We ain't finna fold, we just keep adapting. I be on that Paulie shit, see, I just be reacting. Couple shots hit him, lay him out on chalk, shot him in the mouth, that was for the talk. Saying it's my time, got me checking on the clock. Where you get that attitude, I got it from the block. They be talking tough.